What is up, guys? Welcome back to the world of Minecraft. This is episode 2. Today, I think I'm just going to continue on with kind of what I was doing before. I actually can't remember what I said I wanted to do, but I'm going to go up here, have a look and see what was in my chest. Yeah, okay. Some stuff, some other stuff. So I think I'm going to go and I'll leave this here. You and you. Yeah, I'm going to go and collect some more wood because it's pretty much what we need. Now I think what I'm going to do as a sort of short-term, I'm losing my words right now. As a short-term goal, I guess, I'm actually going to make a little base out in the snow, and I'm going to throw in those snowmen turrets that you seen that video I posted. Hopefully it has something like, I think it's verging on 10,000 views now maybe, or like 8,000 something, but I'm going to build a little base out here in the snow at some point. I think that'd be awesome. Look at that thing. Oh, I could not be more happy with this world seed. It's ridiculous. Oh, cows. Oh, yeah, let's go and get a bunch of meat. Always do with more meat. Huzzah! Well, I don't want to jump right over it. So let's do all this first, and then I'll scout out a little spot, I guess, for my little temporary or miniature base, or what you want to call it. It's not going to be huge. It's not going to be my typical basis, but it's going to kind of serve as a little miniature stronghold for me, just to stay safe in, I guess, at night. But let me. I hate that I can't hold space to jump anymore. It's been removed in 1.9 so far. Oh my god, we've got like an ice river. That's ridiculous. Awesome, but ridiculous. Let's go and kill some more cows. And what else was I going to do again? I suddenly have blanked what I was going to do. Oh no, I was going to mention in 1.9, the official released version of the game, when it comes out, Notch is actually, well, it may not be in 1.9 full release, but it's going to be in a future version. Notch has actually added animal breeding. So what you do, I think the general idea is that you what was it again? I can't remember. I think you do something and two animals will like enter love mode, which is kind of basically like when you give a dog a bone or a wolf a bone, and they kind of do that little love heart thing and they'll follow you. If you do that with animals with a certain whatever it is that he's chosen, I completely blanked what it is right now. Whoa, look at those vines. That's cool. I don't know how it got there, but that's cool. I do love that vines can spread a hell of a lot. I think it may have been nerfed a little bit, so it doesn't spread nearly as much, but it does definitely spread. Oh, mushrooms. I'm going to collect these so that I can make giant mushrooms as well. And, oh, there's some more. So, yeah, okay, collecting. Oh, there's a lot of them. Did I just... There's some over there as well. I'll grab these. I think this should be enough, really. If you didn't know, when you make a giant mushroom with whoa, that just took out all of them. If you make a giant mushroom with bone meal, it will actually grow to like a huge size, like it's basically a giant mushroom is what it's called. And you have a chance every time you destroy one of the blocks for that giant mushroom. It actually gives you a chance of dropping 1 or 0 to 3 mushrooms. I think maybe it's 0 to 2 mushrooms. I can't remember the exact figure, but it has a chance of dropping some regular mushrooms again. So you can kind of, you almost have an infinite supply of mushrooms, but it's just, of course, you could be unlucky and somehow never actually hit the, whatever it is you need. Oh, I just used an axe on that there, didn't mean it. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, if you, there may be a chance where every single time you grow a mushroom, it doesn't actually do. It's actually drop one, but I doubt that'll happen. I think there's like a definite chance. Anyway, I'm just rambling now, trying to figure out what to do. So I'm trying to pick a spot for my little base. I'm pretty sure I've seen pumpkins somewhere, which means if I get those, I can make snowmen, and I need 4 of them. I think I want to make 4 turrets. So that'll be, yeah, that's going to be our short-term goal. It's not going to be anything major. I'm really certain that I've seen mushrooms, or I keep going to say mushrooms. I'm really certain that I've seen pumpkins somewhere. But the other way to find pumpkins, along with finding melon seeds, is if you go into strongholds. So that's going to be a long-term goal, is finding all 3 strongholds in the world. If you didn't know, between 1.8 and 1.9, they used to only have one stronghold, but they've actually now changed it so that there's a chance you'll get 3. Well, there's not a chance, there will be 3 of them, which is, you know, whether you get lucky enough to find one or not. Which is, you know, whatever. Anyway, I wonder if these obstruct your path. No, they don't. It'd be cool if you could like jump up on them or something. There's a bunch of clay as well. I'm really digging this new watercolour though. It's really nice. They have done a good job with the swamps, although it does seem kind of choppy, like, you know, random bits of sand and biomes interpolating. But I think that's just because of, oh, look at that. I almost don't want to destroy that because it's so fragile. Hello, cow. Would you like to die? If you're in the water, if you're wading in the water and someone comes at you with a sword, you pretty much have no chance. So, yeah. I think I should actually have enough to make some leather armor as well, which is something I've never really done. I always kind of overlooked leather, but now that I'm taking it much slower, now that I'm not necessarily sticking, you know, just to building per episode, I can actually kind of focus on these things. Looks like over there's a large flat grass biome, which is good. We've got like all of the biomes converging into one spot. We've got mountains, which isn't necessarily a biome, but you get what I mean. We've got mountains, grasslands, swamp, huge snow, and I suspect over there that looks like a sand. We also have to, one of our long-term goals is also going to be finding a mushroom biome. So mushrooms actually have their full entire native biome, if that makes any sense. Like, it's kind of, the grass is kind of purple, and the giant mushrooms are, you know, sporadic or whatever, they kind of grow everywhere. Okay, I'm not finding any pumpkins. I don't particularly need them right now. I should probably be working on that base I was talking about, but I don't have the necessary tools to do so, so I'm just collecting on materials right now. Okay, let's just quickly, just briefly go over here and have a look. Also, people were asking why my XP is going up while I jump. That's actually a debug feature of 1.9. They must have been testing out XP for some reason, so now when you jump, it goes up at random intervals. I think they were just testing maybe leveling up or how XP is gained or whatever. I don't really know, but that's why it's like that. I think they explained that in a tweet somewhere. Okay, up here, if there's nothing interesting over here, then I'll go back and just start working. I wonder how much wood I've got here. Let's convert it. Just 1 stack. See, this looks prime, you know, for some pumpkins to be kicking around somewhere. So that's why I'm confident I'm seeing some. Either that or like when I recorded an episode of World of Minecraft before this, like on a completely different world, and maybe I seen or biome. Wow, I'm just completely mincing words. Let me start again. I filmed an episode of World of Minecraft on another world seed, or on a world seed that I chose, and I decided against it. I decided I wanted to jump into 1.9 as opposed to being previously on 1.8, and I think that's maybe where I seen those pumpkins. But whatever, let's collect a few more mushrooms, since they're going to be a good source of food now as well, and I'm going to need all the food I can get. Okay, nothing's over here. Let's go back. What can I do now? I can scout out a location. Oh, in fact, I should probably make a mine under, you know, underneath. Damn it, sheep, get out of my way. Underneath the little base thing I made, temporary holding ground thing. I don't really know what you'd call it. Under there's like a perfect location to start a mine, just going straight diagonally down into the ground. So perhaps we'll go and start that as well. And I should probably actually just collect. I really want to find out if the timber mod has been updated for 1.9, or at least some kind of version of it, like even a botched version where someone else has just kind of tweaked it to work with 1.9. Because I really want that. If you don't know what the timber mod is, if I done that, every block above it would actually fall down. So it makes trees a little bit more, or a little bit less frustrating to you know, harvest without being too cheap. It's not like it just completely negates chopping. Well, it kind of does do that, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not it's not one of those kind of major mods that really tweak gameplay. It's like such a fundamental, basic thing. It just seems like it should be in the game by default almost. Because it doesn't make sense that if you cut down part of a tree and the rest of it stays. That doesn't make sense to me. Of course, this is a video game and it's also a block game, so you can't expect too much realism, but it'd be nice. But not a game breaker. I can deal with chopping down trees. It's more so for you guys. It can be very boring watching someone do that. I think that's such a good way to work out exactly where I need to be. If I want to find my spawn, I just need to always know that there's going to be a mountain that covers the sun at some point, and then it's just over here, I believe. Little things like that, little kind of in-game things you can spot from time to time might help you out if you're ever lost or anything like that. But I'm just going to say again, I'm ridiculously pleased with this seed. Now, a lot of people are asking, if I'm not going to give out the world save, why don't I give out the seed? Because much like the same reason as why I don't want to give out the world save is because I like the exclusivity. I like the fact that people come to see these videos because it's got such a ridiculous world, and amongst other reasons, obviously, people come to watch because they enjoy the series and all that. But I think a lot of people do love seeing these really amazing worlds and kind of wish they had them, so that promising that one day I may give out that seed kind of brings people back. Cheap tactic? I don't think so. And you know what, I just realised, why am I looking for pumpkins if I have... And I knew I seen pumpkins. I told you previously I'd seen pumpkins. I just completely overlooked the fact that I had already harvested them. So there we go. When we're good and ready, we can make some snowmen. But right now we are not ready. We are not even close to ready. I need to go and... I think I'll throw together some armour right now, actually. I reckon that's going to benefit us, even if it's not the strongest. Make a chest piece. Chest piece. Oh, pretty much. They had the... Oh no, we don't have enough for shoesies. Unfortunate. Not completely necessary anyway. Okay, Sneaky Jensen's looking good right now with his brown clothes on. I reckon I'm gonna... Oops. Reckon I'm gonna need that other pickaxe though, so let me grab that one. I'm gonna use my wood one first. Save on resources. It's always smart. Oh, my jaw is really sore. So right here would be perfect for digging down, so I'm gonna block this. I don't think I want it to be 3 wide. I think 2 wide is good. 1 wide is pretty much perfect, but might as well make it a bit more spacious. Or maybe even not, like I'll dig 1 down at first and then focus on space. Hey, coal! I just don't want anything to come and attack me or anything, so just hope for the best, I guess. While I collect all this coal. I should probably just bust out the stone sword for this kind of thing. That's what I'll do. I'll treat the stone sword as a power tool, getting things like this done. And collect all this coal. Gonna need a lot of this as well. Like torches, just as much to... I don't know what that was, but just as much to see the new lighting system. I think torches are like something awesome to have a hold of now, because you can take advantage of the cool new light system. So might as well collect all the coal we can get. Nope, it's a daisy. Come on. Oh yeah, the Minecraft, or my Sneaky Bro server, has also been doing really, really well. I expected people to be interested, and I expected it to be rather popular, but I didn't expect it to be as popular as it turned out to be. I think within maybe 15 minutes of announcing it, it was completely maxed out at 30 slots. Not even 15 minutes, maybe 5 minutes or less. But it was completely maxed out. So I moved it from 30 slots to 40 slots. Or no, I started the server at 20 slots, I think. I think I just started at 20 slots because I've kind of underestimated how powerful Minecraft layer servers are. So I maxed it out at 20, and I was like, well, I think this could take more. So we tried 30, and I left that for maybe half an hour, and it was perfect. Ran like you know, just perfect. It didn't, no lag, no problems. So I was like, okay, let's up it to 40. And I left it overnight, and I came back and I asked everyone, you know, was there any problems while being at 40 slots? And everyone's like, no, it was like, it was completely perfect. So I was like, well, I might as well try 50. And now it's up to 50 slots. At the time of recording, it may have been, I may have put it back down to 40 just to save on a bit of resources, because it's not so much that the RAM was a problem. We've got 2 gigabytes of RAM on this server, and it was only ever using maybe 1500 megabytes out of 2000 megabytes, which is decent when you're running 40 people, or 50 people, sorry. And then the problem I had was that the CPU of the server was like almost maxing out at 100% constantly. And as far as I'm aware, these servers are all on a shared, like, not necessarily one machine, but they're all kind of shared between a few networked machines. So I don't want to be the guy who's like leeching off, you know, 100% CPU power and hindering any other servers. I'm not 100% on if that works. I'll need to ask Nick, who's the guy, actually the kind of founder / owner of Minecraft Lair. Really nice guy. Been talking to him on Skype for the past couple of nights actually, and he's kind of the one who I talked to about setting up this little deal we've got going on, in order to get you guys the best possible server. I'll talk to him about it. I'll find out if he agrees, or if he can. In fact, I'll ask him specifically if he can even tell me if I'm actually being a hindrance on any other servers. And if it turns out we're not, I may actually upgrade. So yeah, I thought I'd just bring that up. The fact that the server is doing extremely well, while I boringly dig down. What? Okay. Yeah, because I understand a lot of this stuff, like digging, can be boring, but unfortunately I'm going to put a lot of it in. I will do time lapses. Time lapses will be back as per usual. 1, 2, 3, 4. So every 4 blocks I want to do one of those, I guess. Yeah, time lapses will be back for things like this. So I could actually time lapse right now, I guess. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Place one of these here. But I'm going to need a lot of music, and that's 2 things I want to mention right now. If you are either a musician, or B, an artist, in terms of like actual painting art, digital art specifically, I've been able to do digital paintings. If you're either one of those or both, or you know, whatever, then hit me up on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, or even send an email. There's an email on my channel page called, I think it's sneakymodefans@gmail.com. I'm looking for artists, and I'm looking for musicians to actually create music for my videos, and give me kind of full commercial use, because finding music that is kind of 100%, you know, safe to use in a video isn't the easiest thing, and it can cause a lot of problems for a lot of people, not just me. If I'm snow and rain, like there's the world's smallest rain biome thing, whatever, something, I don't know. Yeah, so it doesn't just necessarily cause problems for me, it causes problems for Machinima, and it could even cause problems for the artist if they're not intentionally trying to screw around with me or anything, and I'm being like, you know, I don't want you to use my stuff. Like sometimes they just have to, it's a business thing or whatnot. So being able to get direct, what am I doing? Being able to get that kind of direct response from an artist saying you can use my stuff, no question, I'm happy with that. That is excellent. That's the kind of thing I need. So if you're that guy, if you can do any of those things I just mentioned, then you really need to get in touch with me. I really need that as soon as possible. Especially that's my point in relation to the time lapses. The reason that I can't always do time lapses, or the reason I stopped doing them, is basically because I ran out of music. At first I was using the Minecraft music, which is kind of, because it's Minecraft gameplay, it was kind of safe to use that music, and I'm not trying to pass it off as my own or anything, and I don't really need to credit it because it's part of the kind of fair usage policy that games have or whatever. But I didn't have any other music to use after that, so if you can provide music for me, then I would be more than happy. As far as the art thing goes, that's actually for things like thumbnails, or logos or title cards for my videos, kind of in the same vein as like Nova does and all the other. Well, I don't think all the other creatures do it. I think it's only Nova that gets people to paint artwork for him. But like I said, that'd be nice to have those kind of contacts. So yeah, I'd appreciate that. But I think I'm going to round this up. I do have some cobblestone here, so in next episode I think what I'm going to go and do is do the basic layout of the base. I'm going to go and maybe collect, like dig a bit down more, not too much, because like I said, I want to do most of this on camera or time lapse. But next episode we'll work on a layout for the little mini fort thing, and also we'll go and get some more cobblestone, hopefully hit up a cave or something when I start digging down there more. But otherwise guys, I'd appreciate if you could leave a like or a comment or favourite the video. You don't have to. Again, all these things are just feedback. It's not, I'm not doing it because I'm getting paid for anything. It's not that whatsoever. It's just all about feedback. If I can tell what you're enjoying, then I can make sure my videos, my future videos, are going to be as best as they can be based on your feedback. So that's why I ask, no other reason. Just make sure I've got a set of stairs going up here. That should be good. Otherwise guys, my name is MrSneakymode, and I will see you next time.